Hello, my name is Im Sunjung. Today I'll talk about my paper artwork made in October this year. I have divided my presentation in three parts. First part is about why did I choose the subject. Second part is about planning process. Third part is making process. Okay, let's start with my first point. The subject for my work is shrimp. There are some reasons to choose shrimp. First, I love their movement. When they are in ocean, their movement is so cute. Their little thin legs are moving back and forth very busily, but their speed is very slow. But when they come out to the land, they are flapping with strength. Through their on land movement, I can feel shrimp's vital power and their dynamic rhythm, so I like it. Second, their color looks good. When they go into the hot pot, their color turn to appetizing pink color. Third, their body structure is interesting. If you pay attention to shrimp's body, cylinders of different size are connected. I have my own feeling about shrimp and I want to express these things through my artwork. Now moving on to my second point, planning process. To make artwork, first I simplified a shrimp. Shrimp has triangular shaped head, connected cylinders as a body, flat tail, linear mustache, and thin legs. Because I think their body is the most interesting part among shrimp shape, I decided that part as a major point of my work. To create the shrimp body in three-dimensional, I decided one cylinder as a unit. At the beginning, I want to use paper cup because we should use paper and paper cup has cylinder shape. But I think to make it a 2D to 3D is more meaningful than creating 3D to 3D. 3D to 3D. Therefore, I decided not to use paper cups. After considering the material, I determined to use thick translucent paper. I thought it can express shrimp's shell well. Its thickness texture is similar to shrimp's shell. And to express shrimp's dynamic movement, I plan to make my artwork as a hanging piece. When people touch my shrimp, it moves like a live shrimp. In addition, I want the color of the shrimp is showing. So I intended to insert a red and pale yellow light, because when these two colors is mixed, it looks like shrimp's pink. And I thought maybe it can work like a mood lamp. Let's move on to the last point, making process. First, I began to make up the most important thing, cylinders of body. It was harder than I thought to create a 3D cylinders with flat paper, because each unit has to be strong enough to be hanging, and this is even more difficult that the professor had no glue as an essential requirement. I had to insert a rectangular piece of paper tightly to make one cylinder. Each paper cylinder was connected through the weaving method with paper string. I should connect each unit considering its angle to express shrimp's curved body. This process needs a delicate sense and patience. For the tail part, I used origami method. I folded paper like fan shape and connect it to the body using paper string. Due to shrimp's head shape that is hard to express using paper, I worried about method to make it. Eventually, head was manufactured in the similar way to create a body cylinder, but head was manufactured in the form that one side is narrower than one side, and my paper cylinder had a suffering for the rain and other people's squeezing. I should make it again and again. Next I started the lid work. After buying a LED light bulb, I attached the red and yellow cellophane paper to bulb, and installed mottled bulbs inside the work. The task of arranging wires not visible from the outside is irritating. Anyway, since then, warm light shines softly over paper. When the switch is on, hanging my work from the ceiling as mobile making process is my last process. I'd like to quickly recap the main points of my presentation. Usually I'm interested in a dynamic movement, unique structure, appetizing color of shrimp. So I want to express these aspects through my artwork. Making flat paper to 3D with no glue is very hard, but I used weaving and inserting method. I insert bulb to make my piece glow with shrimp's soft color, and I hang it from the ceiling. So when people touch it, they can feel the dynamic movement of a live shrimp. I believe that making my own shrimp will serve as inspiration when I work later as a designer. Thank you.